Main Street in Middletown, Connecticut is more than just a road. It's a living timeline that stretches back nearly 4 centuries. Founded in 1650, Middletown began as a colonial settlement along the Connecticut River, originally known as the Movavi, after the local Native American tribe. By the late 17th century, the town's geographic location made it a hub for shipbuilding and maritime trade. Main Street, which runs parallel to the river, naturally evolved into the commercial and civic heart of the growing settlement. Early records show taverns, general stores, and blacksmith shops dotting the area. Travelers heading north to Hartford or south toward the shoreline would pass along this vital route, often stopping at Main Street inns or trading posts. In the 18th and 19th century, Main Street's importance only grew as Middletown became one of Connecticut's wealthiest ports, once rivaling New Haven in maritime activity. Its Central Avenue flourished with Georgian and later Victorian architecture. The imposing brownstone buildings that still stand today are echoes of that prosperous era. One of the most iconic structures is the Middlesex County Courthouse, built in 1952, which remains a symbol of the city's stature and civic pride. Local lore tells of sea captains who returned from voyages to the West Indies parading down Main Street with exotic goods, and parlor rooms lit with gaslight where industrialists discussed the future of the railroads and River Common. One unique piece of Main Street's history is its relationship with Wesleyan University, founded in 1831. The university's proximity helped shape Middletown as a town that balanced industrial roots with intellectual life. Students and faculty have long frequented the Main Street cafes and bookstores. In fact, it's not uncommon to hear stories of future politicians or scholars debating philosophy over coffee at Clicolo or browsing vinyl records at local shops, a continuation of the street's tradition as a meeting ground for ideas. However, Main Street was not immune to decline. In the post-World War II era, suburbanization and the construction of Route 9 divided the city and drew businesses away from downtown. By the 1970s and 80s, many historic buildings sat empty and Main Street was a shadow of its former self. Still, community leaders and residents pushed back through preservation efforts, public art initiatives, and the founding of riverfront recapture programs. Middletown slowly reclaimed its Main Street cap improvements, and the renovation of historic facades began attracting both small businesses and foot traffic again. Today, Main Street in Middletown is often cited as one of the best preserved and most vibrant downtowns in Connecticut. It boasts a mix of old and new locally owned restaurants, offering everything from Tibetan momos to vegan soul food, boutique shops, and longtime staples like O'Rourke's Diner. O'Rourke's itself is a testament to the street's resilience after a devastating fire in 2006. The community rallied to fund its rebuilding. The diner reopened in 2008, stronger than ever, and remains a favorite for everyone from politicians to college students nursing hangover. Whether it's the sight of Wesleyan students walking past 19th century storefronts, the sound of live jazz during the summer festival, or the smell of fresh bread from a family-owned bakery, Main Street Middletown is here for everyone.